Hi, I'm Miss Educated and welcome to my third Fresh Off the Hook video. I have several items to share with you today, so let's get started. My first item I have to share with you today is a pair of earrings. And I got this pattern from Mrs. Marcelle Crochet Creations, and this is her Crazy 8, and the earrings are kind of crazy. My version at least, because in her version she used a 2.0 needle, and in the crochet hook kit that I have, it did not come with a 2.0, so I used what I got. So it's use what you got to get what you want. But it calls for 25 double crochets on each round, and I should know better, so on the rounds I should have increased the number of double crochets, and that way I wouldn't have had so many spaces. See if you can see that with the different spaces. And so that's the pair of Crazy 8, and I think I used a 3.5, and I used the floss thread that she had in her. I don't know if it's the same brand, but floss is floss. So those are my Crazy 8 earrings, and I'll just put them up. Like I said, I don't wear earrings, but I do have a hole since I was an infant. So, but it don't. Is that the front? That's the front. So let me show you how they look. They kind of they're larger than the one she had. Like I said, I think it was a 3.5 steel hook, and she used a 2.0, so they're a little larger. I'm sure somebody would be glad to receive those. And my next one is also from Miss Marcelle's tutorial, is the pineapple earrings, and this is in the burgundy, and I also use the same large hook, so they're a little larger, and I starched them, and that was my first time starching them. And you can see that I did starch these also, but they look kind of flimsy, so I'm going to put some more starch on them. I'm going to either get some liquid starch, but I used a crochet thread 10 with the burgundy ones, and that's how they look. And I'm sure, like I said, somebody will enjoy them, but I just made them because I had the thread and I said, oh, those are cute. And my other earrings that I also made is, I saw a picture of this from Mrs. Marche. I think this was on her Etsy website, so I went on. I didn't see a tutorial on them, so I went on the Ravelry page, and someone had the Queen Anne stitch for a scarf, and so I use that same pattern for the scarf, and it's 3 motifs, 1, 2, 3, and I just joined it right there. And these are also starched, so I think somebody will really enjoy these. I think they're cute. And they're also made with the same, I only have one, so I just wanted to see how it was. My next item I have to share with you is a pair of flip-flops that I made, but first I have to show you the top. And this is, I made this last summer, and this is from the crochet, the double stitch twins, and it is the circle vest. And I just wanted to show you it was last. It's not off the hook. It's fresh from 1/1. But these are a pair of flip-flops that I made to go with the circle vest. And I got the well, I didn't know how to put the yarn around the edging of the flip-flops, so I used Mikey's all free crochet tutorial to learn how to insert the yarn around. And it's red heart, and this is the royal blue, because my school colors are blue and gold. And I just accented it with the white button. It didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but I got the idea from Mrs. Cafe Crochet, so check her out if you can. She's there on YouTube, and she has hers with her flip-flops. She has the fabric glitter around it, and I do have some fabric glitter, but I have never used it, so I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't want to mess it up because you probably only have one chance to do it. So those are the way that came out. And my next item I have to show you is, just feel like I'm teaching school, is the fly tops in the funky flavors. Yeah, seems like I'm making everything from this book, but I'm not. Okay. Is the YouTube top. YouTube. And here is a picture of the YouTube top with the skinty motto, and her stomach is showing, but I didn't make mine that way. I gave it a little bit more length to cover up all of the extra. Yeah, so that's the way it looked. And let me just stand up, and I the same flower that's on here I use for mine. And just back it up, and this is Red Heart. See, that's the Red Heart camouflage, celebrating military. And instead of like the book, it has the rib part, this part that comes stop here, and it shows your midriff, but I didn't want it like that because I wanted to a little bit more conservative, so I wanted to cover up all of that. So that's how it looked. And also it has a piece of elastic that goes all the way around, and I pulled it very, very tight because I did not want any wardrobe mishaps. And I also think that it's very tacky if you're talking to someone and you're so tacky. And so that's the way I have it, and that's the flower. I used a 5mm hook. 5mm hook for the top and the rib part, and for the flower part I used a 6.5mm hook and just inserted the flower. And also for the flower, it has 2 strands of yarn with it, so I thought it was cute. I'll have a chance to wear it somewhere. Okay, and my last item I have to share in this third fresh off the hook video is, go back to the dashiki that I showed you last week. That's so close. The dashiki, and that is the white with the purple, and oh, you can see it very good this week. The purple and the yellow outline. And I was showing you the hat that I was crocheting, and it wasn't quite finished, but this week it is, not this week, it's been a couple of weeks, so it is completed. And remember, I had the top part was the Crochet Geek, Miss Teresa from the Crochet Geek, and the brim part was Mrs. Marcelle's Crochet from her sun hat that she did. And I don't know why I mixed it, but I did. It wasn't no rhyme or reason, because I also have another one in a red that I completely did it the same way that Miss Marcelle did it, but it's the same thing. So it came out pretty good. It'll go with my top You can wear it with a bathing suit or just wear it with a tube top or wife beater, tank top deal, whatever you got. So I think it's cute. Let me just stand up so you can see, hopefully, how it looks. Probably not. So, and that's about all. I was working on something else from that video. It just seemed like so much material, but it's not. It is also from out of the Fly Tops and Funky Fly Divas, and it is the Delta top. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but if she would have wrote it the way that I probably can see it. Oh, my light went out. Oh, so maybe the Delta top. And this is also, get a little closer, and the a top. It's made with the instructions call for a 4.5 millimeter hook at the top, and the at the bottom a 5 millimeter hook, which it did not. I need a little bit more material because also on this skinty model, her midriff is showing, and we don't do that. So, excuse me, I dropped it. It's incomplete because I did not incomplete because I did not have enough material to complete it. And so this is what I have so far. To give me a little bit more coverage, I used a 5.5 millimeter hook at the top and a 6 millimeter hook at the bottom. And I'm going to redo the sides also when I get some more of this. This is Red Heart yarn, and so I just made it a little bit more longer, but I think when I do it, it's going to come out like this. And I'm going to add a little bit more maybe on the sides so I can have a little bit more coverage, because not that I'll be self-conscious, I just don't want any mishaps. I'm too old to be flashing, and I'm not a youngster. And so I'm going to outline it with the same color as the hat. I saw somebody else with theirs like that, so I thought it was cute, and so that's going to be mine. I'm going to wear it sometime this summer in hot Florida. And so that's all I have this week for, well, not this week, on this video for my third Fresh Off the Hook. And remember, if you have any talents with crocheting, please contact any other Fresh Off the Hook members, or if you have any other talents such as drawing, cooking, or if you know how to ski, you know how to tell me how to work my video camera, you need to tell me how to edit. If you have any of those talents, join our Gifted Hands group along with the Fresh Off the Hook. Have a nice day. I'm Miss Educated, and remember, stand for something or fall for anything.